6. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They certainly had a good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They'll try and throw forward May. They'll roll him out right. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now here's Mahomes, sliding out of the pocket. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away. Then drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
It's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow. I got one.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, and that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Pats are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Let's go.
This is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch. And most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Throwing here is May. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Sheds off the tackle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Well, up big, but still not hesitating to take some shots downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap awfully wide as they've established already.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Quick completion to Henry. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
At the 19-yard line.
To the air. May. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw with May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now a tip of the cap to the man under center, Charles. He just went over 400 yards passing in this ball game. He's got the touchdown passes to boot, taking pretty good care of the ball.
Got to get 5.
All around a really solid performance.
Yeah, just check, and check, right? Because he certainly showed he was worthy of the trust that his team put in him. A handful of touchdowns to his credit thus far.
Give me that shit.
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
Let's go.
The Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Corey Gallis now for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Patriots 86, Chiefs 20.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Nifty move. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 25 yards. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
He'll get this completely early. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
Yellow.
They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Juju Smith-Schuster, 29 yards. And the Chiefs are able to claw one back. And he shows some mobility there, getting outside the tackles, moving to the right, making a nice play.
He had the whole field in front of him and was able to actually throw it about where he was looking, right? He said he moved to the right, had his vision there, and put a nice pass into the end zone for a touchdown.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for two.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it. And that's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline,
Illegal.
some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
That's it. 2 TD.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, May with it. Escaping the pressure right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. And with that last completion, folks, he now holds the NFL record for most passing yards in a single game.
At the 46-yard line.
Play action. May. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's May. Flush to his right. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Another Patriots.
On the handoff, Stevenson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run once more with Stevenson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots continue to put it on here in the 4th.
Go.
The extra point now for Borregales. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
They got me. I think I got me.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Reset.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Give to Pacheco off the option. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure they got the spots that they wanted on 3rd down. In fact, I think they gave that spot to their opponent instead because that big stop has galvanized the sideline. And it's offense out with some momentum.
Forward here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And turnover on downs.
Let's go. Andy Reid mad as hell. He's mad as hell. Mad was what?
Here's May. He'll buy some time right. Completes it to Douglas.
Let's go.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there.
Straight from TDs.
27 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Borregales now for the extra point. And this was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
I'm up. Real good.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves.
And now here's another interception.
Get that.
And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Get that.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10
Get that.
at their own 32-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw. May. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Or even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role. Really chewing up yardage and getting points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
This is 2nd and 8. They're going to look to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. 3rd and 19.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Running left is Stevenson. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were thrown for a loss.
They're going on 4th down. May. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Tight.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster on the touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here, but it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They continue to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. Horrible game for them, not one they'll want to remember, but at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
Yeah. I'll leave right here. Keep the last thing.
Harrison Butker.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So still lots of work left to do, and here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. May now off the bootleg. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The Charles are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
From the gun on third down is May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 28.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13, now they'll work on first and 10. From the gun, it's May.
This is caught.
Back home. Spiller it again. Going off. Close. He's back.
Second touchdown of the game.
Back.
The Patriots just continue to roll. And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
All right, we're good.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
They kick his damn legs out.
The Chiefs make over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Mahomes now to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Christian Barmore getting in there to drop it.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
That is caught downfield. It's Worthy.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point, where we're at in the fourth quarter, with how wide this advantage is, for this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a counter, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
8-yard pickup. First down, Kansas City.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Call skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ballgame.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ballgame. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for backyard watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? What would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
He's across midfield. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, and moving it around, spraying it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action now. May sliding out of the pocket. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run forward. It's Stevenson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll throw with May. Short pass caught by Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. To the air, May. Flushed out right. And he couldn't quite
Good, Steve.
The escape in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Stevenson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Just shy of the goal line. It's a game.
Now it looks like he'll throw here toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Throwing here is May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. Now May on the sneak, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances in the big league. They just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They certainly in that zone were almost everything they try is successful.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is caught out in the left flag. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Wow.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches, be honest, don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened down here.
Use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Mahomes. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Mahomes going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dive defense, breaking in the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now here's another interception. Marcus Jones picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards is the pickup there, and the New England first down. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile.
Time out, time out, time out. Time out, kid. Shit, I'm ready. I'm ready. You. 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 Yo, Keith.
As this game continues.
There you go.
Will use the second of their timeouts.
Where you at,
The
Keith?
2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines. We take a break. second and 6 with the ball on the 7. Now a handoff. Stevenson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver. He's brought down. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it with May.
You bitch.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go
Yes, sir.
find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do.
Oh, the blowout.
So this will wind up a victory for the
For the people.
Patriots.
See the blowout.
It was a game where they were off and running in the
Want to be
first quarter,
next?
Charles, and
Blow you out.
You know, partner, after a while,
Especially
we always say the
Smitty.
same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like
40
that,
minutes.
you say you call a flyer.
40 minutes of football.
That's exactly what this team
This is what you get right here.
Jumped out there, jumped on them, and we're never headed.
So
40
that'll do it
minutes.
for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gault. This has been a presentation of the NFL.
40 minutes.
EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home, as we say so long.
Put him in
from
sleep.
Foxborough.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That boy had 9 touchdowns. Oh, good. 700 points. Wow. 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 That's what I'm talking about.